Welcome everyone, we are the Grin Brothers, and we shall be commentating on an exciting event, a truly thrilling showcase of the Battle of the Wits.
Well, this is going to be probably one of the weirdest videos we've ever done. Cause
as we start off, we have Ice Climbers ready. Where did Nana go now? Papa's been left alone!
Shut
What's
5
happening?
seconds. We're both playing and not playing.
Yes.
So,
X and plus the high display.
Oh. Oh, X and down the D-pad.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's an awkward way to do it.
So, yeah, this is a replay we've saved of a custom stage I've made. Because I've had a lot of fun with custom stages. I've made quite a few of them. It's a fun feature.
Custom stages have come back, and it's
everything I could have dreamed of.
It's better than it was before, but not. I still don't think it's quite as good as
Brawls was simpler.
Brawls was simpler, but that meant that there
was... Which added, like,
There was... It meant it was easier to make a stage.
Yeah.
It was easier to make a stage which you felt was fun, and you also didn't have the teleporters that kept me separated this entire fight. Look at this!
Yeah.
Look at this!
So the reason
this is not Ice Climbers viable!
This was like,
Where's Nana?
I made this. This was like it's a fine stage, but it turns out the portals CPU killed themselves. I killed myself. Turns out Popo and Nana can't go through the portals together unless they hit it at a very specific time, which results in them getting separated. Also, the CPU sometimes forget how to play the game, as you can see with Zelda in the bottom corner.
That happens a lot of times.
And
like
she killed herself.
Like, often the CPUs will forget that, heights are a thing.
The CPU are not programmed for custom battles.
Oh, no.
I've discovered this with another stage I've made called... that I've not been naming them fancy names like I did in Brawl. It's a stage simply called Planet. It's a rotating stage.
Got us fighting up top of the screen. That one section you dislike because it avoids all the fun quirks, and then you just kill me just then.
We might show Planet off. I like setting up 4 CPU on it and watching them struggle. But yeah, Sonic almost killed himself there. I've gone down to pick a fight with him. It's very weird watching us play
whilst not playing.
Yeah.
I mean, typically it's kind of like a Grin Brothers recording, except we're having to actually commentate the entire time.
Yeah, it's very disturbing. I don't particularly like it. Kind of like how I don't like playing Bowser in this game.
Yeah, and Raph, we did random. I do actually like playing as Ice Climbers.
I used to be fine with Bowser, but they've changed him so much that I don't like him. He feels too different. That's me getting stuck in my own portals.
The only character I'd say is, I'd say King Dedede is kind of like that for me, but it's not like I don't dislike him as much as you dislike what they've done to Bowser, sort of thing. Wait, well, there was a character you can't use, not as much as, say, King Dedede. King Dedede to Game & Watch, sort of thing.
Yeah, I cannot
Game & Watch,
Game & Watch, they've only changed, 2 moves?
Yeah, but they've probably changed a lot of the way he feels, sort of thing. Like, King Dedede doesn't feel significantly different, but it's the mindset of how you play as him.
Yeah.
He's now more of a heavy hitter than a
That's me dying because the portal didn't put me on the platform, as you may have noticed. Otherwise, I was doing fine. I probably should move that portal up a bit, but oh well.
Usually with these stages, I was actually going through the stages and testing Little Mac viability because of his poor recovery. Turns out I needed to also test out for Ice Climbers viability, at least whenever a portal's about.
But yeah, I think my issue with Game & Watch is because
at that point I was just waiting because it's like I don't want to separate Nana by going into the portal.
Shame she got separated anyway. But yeah, they changed Game & Watch's forward air, and that's what stopped me from playing as him. Because I used his forward air a lot, and now it's a bomb drop, which doesn't hit them if they're in front of you.
Solo Popo it is, I guess. Well,
I
do love how the knockback still takes effect as you knock through the portal. That's a wonderful thing.
It's really cool, and I wanted to try and build a stage around it. Unfortunately,
we've talked a lot about Smash Bros. Ultimate, but we've never actually shown any footage of it. Like, I think my opinion of it... Actually, I kind of think my opinion may be a bit muddy, as it were, in terms of how I've expressed it.
Yeah.
Because in some ways I'm more angry with it than I actually am, but also sometimes I don't express my disappointment in certain aspects.
You come across very
done.
angry with the game.
No, it's more... Like, the thing is, there's a lot of good things about it, per se. And, like, even heck, when I was going through the character roster, it's not so much that I think it's bad, I just think it's got too much fluff to it. Whereas other characters who I feel would have been better inclusions aren't featured.
I think
it's like...
one of Alfred's videos summed it up best, where I think it was Joe turned around and said, "Is it bad that I forget Mario's in this game sometimes?"
Like, I don't think the rosters need to be... I got saved by the platform there, that was brilliant. I don't think... Like, I think the roster could have been good without making it as big as it is.
Yeah.
And I feel... And again, like, World of Life is kind of teasing, because I can literally go through all the Nintendo characters. It's like, oh, they would be cool if this character was featured, this one.
World of Light was a disappointment.
Assist trophies, too. Whenever you have assists in the game, there's always going to be a big case of, oh man, I wish this one assist was playable.
Yeah.
Or multiple of these assists. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I may have at the time of this video.
Who knows?
But I did a video called Roster Rambling J-Stars, and my point regarding that is I thought it was a really good roster. But my only two complaint, and reason I did it as my first video sort of criticising a video game roster.
Isn't this where Zelda kills herself?
Possibly. Maybe I just stay here because I don't want to lose Nana.
I feel like Zelda ends up killing herself.
Well, find out. Let's see if you're a psychic.
Because currently she's just throwing a dark nut at a wall. Or not even at a wall. She's just throwing it at the air as if it's somehow going to...
She could literally go through that pool there and fight me, but she won't.
They don't understand how portals work.
They have not played Portal.
I was about to make a Portal joke as well, so good timing, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to kill herself. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah! That would... See? Ice Climbers win by doing nothing. Popo takes off the hood. Luigi!
Yeah, I found out this weird thing on my stage, Planet. So it's got an inside and an outside, and it's constantly rotating. But, there's this weird...
I'm not sure why the dogs are barking so much.
Probably because the children are playing.
Now this is...
I'll click on it this area, I just want to explain Planet quick. There's this weird thing where if you're on the inside and a planet's tilted at a certain angle, the CPU will try and jump off the edge and go through the bottom to get into the area to fight you.
Yeah.
Now, one of two things will happen. They'll either just straight jump off the cliff and die because there's no ledges to grab on down there, or they'll constantly jump into the pit of lava that's at the top of the volcano and kill themselves because it's right next to the blast zone at the angle that
they just drop down straight away, yeah.
But right, now...
This, to be fair, much like Rafi hasn't actually filmed any of his non-viable stages. He has uploaded to Twitter one of his non-viable stages, though. This one, actually, you can play to a degree until you do this.
So, this is the stage called Rubber, because it's made of rubber.
Lots of rubber.
Just a lot of rubber. I'm very original with this. Now, to be fair, we'd already done a match on the stage, and it was hilarious, which was the other recording next to it. This is because I thought it'd be funny to see if it broke the switch. And that is a hell of a frame drop already.
It's just multiple bouncy objects.
Bunch of platforms, all grabbable ledges, and a couple balls to help keep the momentum going on a rubber dome.
Keep an eye on... I'm
gone.
There's
I'm through the floor.
Player one. Yep, there he goes.
We found out by accident that it clips you through the floor. Now, I thought the issue it would have would be A, the platforms would get in your way, and B, you'd constantly be grabbing onto ledges, so you wouldn't be able to fight properly. But alas, no, it clips you through the floor instead.
Yeah, it literally cannot handle itself.
Yeah, it also lags. Admittedly, this was...
Oh, this is a cool
moment.
You're gone? Oh, no. It wasn't a cool moment. There was a moment where I do manage to get out of the floor.
Yeah, you can come back up through, so characters like Meta Knight is really good for it.
Rob needs to get out, sort of thing, yeah.
This was testing it. It had a bit of lag in a standard 4-player match, so I was like, hey, let's see what happens if we have 8 ice climbers, and...
This is the result!
Set my Switch on fire. I did have to turn my Switch off after this because it was heated up pretty bad. But we had done a handful of matches beforehand as well.
Yeah,
but this isn't a broken stage.
No.
I mean, it is.
You can play it.
I've made worse stages.
Yes.
Somehow.
Playing the Smash Bros. Ultimate thing, I guess I just don't care nearly as much as I used to, which kind of makes my response is more muted. It's not a bad game, but I don't feel
I'm gone.
passionate about it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't Super Smash Bros. Wii U was disappointing, sort of thing.
It's very disappointing.
This one is lackluster in a lot of areas, but I can say that there are a lot of elements which are good to it.
I'd say it's better than Wii U.
Oh, it's better than Wii U / 3DS, but like for instance, story mode, for instance, like oh right, another subspace, but then no, World of Light is just trash.
World of Light is not great.
It has
the boss fights are fun.
It has one or two good ideas, but then gosh.
Being able to play, spoiler warning, being able to play as Master Hand was dope.
Yeah.
And the kind of last area where you have the platforming stuff as you go up to fight against Darkon and Galeem was really cool. Unfortunately, it's just filled with trash in between that.
There's lots of other little cool things though. Like there's probably like a cool thing for every sort of disappointing thing. The finale finishing thing when it zooms on you, that's really cool.
Yeah.
The fact that everyone gets sent flying even from a standard attack is not so cool because in the attempt to make everything have oomph, it's made everything feel like it doesn't have oomph.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like there's a proper difference.
Everything feels slightly lackluster. Trying to keep track of what's going on in the stage, and I cannot.
Well, I'm on one stock.
I'm on one stock, and
I stayed on 40 health for a long time, but
yeah, I'm on almost 200 damage.
I don't think either of us win this one.
I don't. No, it was a CPU. It was
Ice Climbers.
Ice Climber. It was number 5, Blue and Blue. I die soon, I believe. Because I mean, I'm on like almost 200%.
And you have no Nana.
Yeah, my Nana died ages ago. No, I managed to...
You're not the first to die, I'm fairly sure.
I think I might be. I don't remember.
No.
Oh, no, they walked off a cliff with the forward B and got dragged by bouncing platforms. You
have to retain some dignity.
The physics is, like, completely jank. You had those
Too bad the rest of your dignity went to making a sock come to life.
You had, like, those platforms, like, resting quite neatly. Then the ball just hit
them.
Yeah,
that's how I died. I fall from the floor.
You managed to up B and grab onto the platform.
Yeah, Nana died, though. And then
you clipped back through and managed to up B and get yourself... There, I'm gone.
Yeah,
up tilt.
I think I die next, because I think I die after you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, now the game runs. You see how quickly the frame rate improved.
Yeah. And it'll just improve as more people die. Like, it's playable.
There's a definition somewhere of it like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure number 5 wins, which is dark blue, light blue.
I guess one thing...
They're just being pushed off!
Oh. Yeah, you're right, 5th person. 5th Ice Climbers.
Yeah. They are terrifying.
Well, I'm glad the Ice Climbers won. I was rooting for Ice Climbers.
I mean, you say that, but you've got... 4 Ice Climbers are...
It's less than 10, but I guess we got one other video, so I guess...
Yeah, we can just have it.
Yeah, we'll just play it. I mean...
Rolling.
It'll be a 20
I mean, you say it's less entertaining, it's still kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, you get to see us be somewhat competent on this broken stage.
Not really. I played as Karin. I like Karin, but I only play as Karin as a joke because I like the forward B. And unlike Pac-Man...
What is with you on forward Bs?
I don't know.
You use it with Pac-Man, you use it as Charizard...
Because if you're not pushing the forward direction at the enemy, then what's the point? Yeah, I can pin myself on platforms.
However, I'm playing as Rob, so I am actually playing as my main in this game.
I've just kind of like clipped through walls to approach someone.
Rob is so good in this game, it's ridiculous.
He is.
Jigglypuff
went down, but came back up and got stuck.
Odd song lyrics, but okay. I fell down, but I got back up, then I got stuck.
No one quite knows how to fight on this stage because you can't. I grabbed onto a ledge that wasn't facing the right way. That happens a lot, my down air getting blocked by a platform.
To be fair, it is one where you launch down at someone, so...
It is. That is the direction that you go with the down air. Ended up countering a platform. Up beat you, just from the ground.
Yeah.
Maybe from the
Horrid
ground.
of the broken-ass counter. Which is better than Little Mac, despite Little Mac being a counter boxer.
You got saved by
I managed to tech myself on the falling platform.
Which is kind of... You don't even really need to try to tech yourself on these platforms. They kind of do it for you. Like, that one...
I love that fight against Ryu on top of the platform just flying up.
That platform pushed me down onto the ground to keep me alive, and then just lifted you and Ryu up.
Like that one Master Hand attack where he just lifts you off the stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, like before, I'd make tons of videos and conversation topics and like charts and everything. Who I think should have been in Smash Bros and such, and I just don't have that same sort of energy to it anymore.
I was trying to fight you, and that was
just...
the result. Spend like a minute trying to actually reach you, and then clip through the floor. Somehow, Rob doesn't die. I guess because it's Rob.
Woo!
That platform
spawned
on top of you.
Yeah. Jigglypuff's pound launches me into the heavens.
And yet you still don't die. My up B gets stopped by... Ryu just taps you.
No, it was Jigglypuff who killed me.
Oh, was it Jiggly?
Yeah, Jiggly.
I try and fight, but platforms...
Given Ryu's from Street Fighter, I kind of wonder what he thinks about all this.
What is going on?!
He plays on a, standard tube...
Did I just fall through the floor?!
What's all this above my head?! Foul!
I think Ryu takes it in his stride. But you can see some points it starts to calm down. Like, this is kind of tame.
I'm not sure he's taking it in his pride anymore.
Well, it was kind of tame as Ryu fell through the floor. But, like, it's pretty normal at the moment.
Yeah, there's moments where it calms down.
But then, one block will drop, and, like, there's 2 blocks as stationary.
And you can tell, like, the frame suddenly improves, and then suddenly... Whoop.
And then the balls start dropping again, and things get a little bit more chaotic. I'm just stood there. I literally just stood and watched everything happening. I think I was actually commenting the same thing I was commentating on.
I mean, I do still have a roster rambling video to do on the subject of Smash Brothers. I do have a whole video sort of saying what characters I would have added, why, and such, and what I think of the overall roster of Smash Brothers.
It's going to have to match.
It's going to have to be a 2-part though, because it's going to take a long time going through a 69 plus character roster.
Oh, your grab got cancelled, and then we
Yeah.
Tried to fight each other.
Looked more like a dance there, but okay.
Ryu just disintegrated through the floor, I think.
Yep.
As you do.
Yeah, like it's going to have to be a 2-part one just to go over, what I think of the character roster as it is, and then how I would do it.
I pinned onto that somehow.
So yeah, whilst we've, got the joy of being able to just, not have to play ourselves, so I can just comment on what I read, I figured I'd cover a video that I saw recently, which lately I've been watching these Reddit videos, wherein it's just a robotic voice reads out a question asked by Reddit, and the answers that they got on the Reddit forum.
Yeah. This match may look like it's in my favourite
And this
moment,
one you might enjoy. It's historical events that sound like fiction.
Pretty much anything from the UK.
Well, of course they had Jack Churchill involved.
Yeah.
And of course the Emu War. That had to be included.
Yeah.
However, the Emu War is topped by the fact there was a war that China once declared war on sparrows.
Sparrows.
After 40 million deaths, the sparrows won.
How did that many people die?
I don't know. Well,
wasn't this to do with the famine? Because they blamed the sparrows to do with... Or is that another bird? They blamed birds
Yeah, they killed off the sparrows and then insects swarmed the next year.
Yeah, and destroyed the farmland. And they were like, oops!
Let's see. Other ones, there is... This is a funny one. Germany sent Lenin back to Russia during World War II, saying, "This is the ultimate weapon we have against the Russians."
Ooh. What?
Germany, the Nazi Germany, in World War II had captured Lenin.
So they just sent him back?
They sent him back, saying this is the best weapon we've got against the Russians.
Well, that didn't end very well for him, did it?
Well, no, it didn't end well for the Russians either.
It didn't end well for anyone.
Speaking of the Chinese thing, though...
That's a good combo. I'm pretty sure you never intended to. And I died because I clipped through the floor.
The Taiping Rebellion happened when a Chinaman woke up one day and thought he was the son of Jesus. He had himself a demon slaying sword forged, took over a town, sent a letter to the UK demanding why they weren't worshipping their new Lord and Saviour, and declared war on China. It is the fourth highest death toll in human history, out of having more deaths than World War One.
Just a dude running around pretending to be Jesus with a sword.
Jesus' son with a sword.
Huh.
And I think I'll try to cover a few more as we actually play for a bit.
He just woke up and went, I'm Jesus' son, make me a sword.
But yeah, for this little part we've shown off Raph's creativity, let's say.
Sure, let's go with that. And next we'll be playing on my creativity. That sounds weird. Don't know why that sounds weird. Bye.